Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Yathagnir-dahika shakti Ramakrishne stita hiya sarva vidya swarupam tam sharadam pranamamyaham. Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. Namaste to you all. Bhagavad Gita we are studying, and today is here in India. We are all celebrating the birthday of Vivekananda. In US it will be tomorrow morning. For us it is today. And Shodashopchar Puja has begun in the shrine. Other things are going on. In the evening there will be on the bank of the river. We will have a music program. There will be cake cutting, especially for Swamiji's birthday in the old shrine, and so many programs around today. And our meeting also. So nice. So we will begin our subject. Bhagavad Gita. We saw in the last class many things. The recapitulation we will do in the next class. I want to give a general understanding of the whole Hindu scriptures today. Just an understanding of the Hindu scriptures. When we come to the Hindu scriptures, we see it is like a spiral galaxy with spirituality as the main theme. The whole thing we see like stars in the night in galaxies. If you see, there is central, when it is a spiral galaxy, you will see there is central hub-like thing. And here we see in Hindu scriptures also, we have the same trend of vast here and there, scattered also and concentrated in the center. The whole picture I want to present to you. The one thing that differentiates, or the hallmark that makes the Hinduism a different identity, gives a different identity, and it makes it distinct from all other things, all other religions, is the spirituality, religion, and life. They go together. Life is not different from spirituality, not from religion. Religion, spirituality, they combine and flow in life. So this is the speciality of Hinduism, where we see the streams of human existence. There is spirituality, there is religion, and these flow into the life, becoming blended with life. Every aspect of life, you will see, is pervaded by that. So this is the speciality we see. And when we come to the word religion, religion is in culture. We have culture and civilization, we have studied in detail. The culture, the most attractive part, or the where attention is drawn. Shining part of the culture is religion. And when we come to civilization is how we live. Culture is how we will be happy in this world. So when we come to culture, religion takes an important shining part in it. And when we come to civilization, we see the religion is the summit of civilization. When we are growing now in science and technology, making our living comfortable as much as possible, though we are prone to misuse the technology for destructive purposes also, but in and through all this, the civilization is evolving, though cultural fall is there to great extent because of the science and technology. We are unhappy. How to be happy is culture. All this music, art, science, the other science, all this comes in under the culture. And how to live in this world, how to utilize the forces of nature is civilization. Civilization, when it comes to the ultimate, highest state of existence, we'll see it is religion and spirituality. When spirituality, because science is unable to go beyond the limitations of mind and senses. The most important part of reality is beyond the senses and mind. Science limits itself to senses and mind. Beyond senses and mind exists the reality. So there, till we grow in civilization to that level, where the religion is a part of the civilization, they are blending together, then we have reached this is the part of religion. And this, in Hinduism, when we come to Hinduism, their nature or the disposition of Hinduism, or its trend, its flow, is all encompassing. It includes all aspects, from the lowest aspect of Hindu religious understanding of rituals, this, that, to the highest spirituality. Everything is included. Because of this nature, whatever the people in the ancient times of prehistoric period, what was there in the from those times, whoever have discovered anything regarding religion and spirituality, or realized or known, that is there in Hinduism. And what is in Hinduism? Many of the things which are beyond the limits of human range are not there in other religions. Transcendental reality itself is not there. Some religions have gone up to nature, and some have gone people beyond the Lord of the universe. But beyond that, beyond the whole creation and existence, they have not reached. In Hinduism is where the ultimate has been reached in every aspect. So we have the transcendental, we have the immanent, we have the Lord of the universe, we have the incarnations, we have various deities, devatas, the various manifestations of the same reality. All these are there. Whichever is there in whatever religion is there here in Hinduism. And Bhagavad Gita is what is the essence of all these scriptures. So I want to present the scriptures today to you on the whole gamut of the Hindu scriptures, how it looks, how it is, how it began. The original yoga. Now, the man's living in the world in this nature was not difficult for Indians. Nature was so favorable all the time. Whatever you want is there, and whatever you need is being given by nature. Loving nature itself was one of the worships they did. whatever is there, whatever helped them living was an object of worship and taking care. Worship is taking care, like taking care of child. I take care of the nature, I take care of the plants, I take care of the animals and so many beings. I don't harm anybody. That itself is a worship, you see. From there, the living was not a problem for Indians. What the modern people call Aryans, the original living people. Now, from there, there were few miraculous things happening in the world which wanted to. Man has got, and especially the Indians, have such an intelligence that can penetrate into everything and see. The nature, it is introvert nature. The Westerners have an extrovert nature of penetrating into the external things. External glory, external things, external. Any object also, they don't go inside the object and see. They see from the outside. They split externally. They don't enter and see what are the inner layers. That's why they are not able to see divine in everything. One common factor. We see the bodily existence, color, and all these aspects, their qualities, their nature, all these we analyze, psychology we analyze, but not the inner content, which is the basis of existence, is left out. Because of the Indians had that penetrating nature. So few things bothered them. They wanted to probe inside and know, what is this, what is this? One is death. Death was a miracle, which nobody could open and see what is death. A person who is living and moving about ends, never to get up again. Body starts rotting. What happened? That was a miracle for them. And then life itself was a miracle, but death was a greater miracle. And then the second comes, is sleep. The man is moving about, he is lying down, he is not there for the world. World is seeing his body lying down, he is missing, he himself is missing from the world. From the body, how he detaches from the body, where does he go, what happens? He is there in the dream world. Dream to ends, he enters into deep sleep and wakes up again. What is this dream? What is this sleep? They wanted to, how can we analyze this? The third thing was, that bothered people was, the differences in nature of the people. One is entirely different from other. In animal or plant, mango trees all behave in the same way, they have the same nature, they develop in the same way. But human nature is entirely different. One looks like a cow, another looks like a tiger. How this vast differences in human nature. And why some are happy and joyful, others are, some more are suffering and painful experiences they are passing through. Why the differentiation in nature? Then another thing that always they were thinking is there possibility, is there any place or anything where all these are not there? No dualities, sukha, dukkha, and all these are not there. Is there a state? Is there a place? Is there a possibility where we can enter into a realm where there is love and love alone, life and life alone, no death. There is joy and joy alone, bliss and bliss alone, peace and peace alone. Is there a thing? So this made the sages to retire from all things of the world, to see the death, sleep, and how do I go inside? What happens? What is inside? How do I go? Because I am not there in the external world, I know. I am leaving and going the body in sleep. So they started turning inward and taking the inward journey. And they went to the depths of their own being, transcending one by one layer, and reached the innermost core of existence. And saw suddenly they are expanding into infinity again, the inward journey. Oh, what am I? What am I? Again, when they come down to the Vyuthana Sthiti of coming down from this, there they found out the reality. What am I? Similarly, nature, they penetrated into to see what happens after death. What is death? What is happens after death? To see that they have to penetrate into nature and see the transmigratory soul moving from one body to another, the various levels of existence within the nature, various planes of existence. All this they could understand. And what is beyond? So, is there a place where, yes, there is a place. Transcending this nature, you will enter into a state where you are eternal, you are entering into an ocean of bliss and total freedom, everlasting freedom, eternal freedom from nature. It is possible. Why there is suffering and joy? Some are suffering, some are, there comes into the law of nature, which is working in human level or at the living life level as the law of karma, karmic load. This they saw, karma, how does karma function into? So various levels of this existence, they could penetrate into all aspects of life and existence. They could see the reality in entering within, going beyond, penetrating into nature, all aspects of reality. And this, they found, I am one with everything, I am one with everything, I am one with everything. Be it another person sitting here or there, be some gods and goddesses in the heavenly regions, I am there with them. I am inseparable entity from this entire thing. This they called yoga. Be united with everything. They experienced, it is not a mental conception or something. Whole life they spent retiring from all the simple things they adopted was contemplation, meditation, retiring from the enjoyments of the world, and simple living, pure living, not to harm anyone, not to harm nature. These are the love nature, love all things. These simple things, they dedicated their life to transcend everything and go beyond. So this we call the original yoga, which is informal. Sri Ramakrishna also adopted the same thing. Whether are you there? Are you there? Really are you there? People say, I am offering this, what for? I don't see anybody eating. I don't see. I am seeing an image. I am not seeing you. Where are you? People say you are there in this image. Are you really there? They inquire into the reality. Inquire into the reality. And the person who enters into that is called Dhira, the great one. How much of courage, how much of strength a man requires to transcend the nature and go beyond. So that they acquired just through love, love, love. Love all beings, love this nature. Don't feel separate from anything, anywhere. And this attainment, when they transcend and go beyond, they called it yoga. This we call as the original yoga. And the knowledge that they got They gave to us the sages of the ancient Indian culture, a prehistoric period. And there we see, this is called Veda. Vedas are science of the transcendental and the immanent also, the whole universe. What is this universe ultimately? Where from does it originate? Where does it sustain? Where does it return back? The source and culmination of this universe. It was known and called as the, here we see the truth being this is original yoga. Now you see the diagram in the front of you. Original yoga, Mula Rupa, that is the original. From there, the Vedas are just like science. It tells the truth, what is what, the Vedas. Then comes the Tantras. Vedas, we have 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda, we know. And there are various other internal divisions, Samhita, Brahmana, Aryanaya, and Upanishads. Then other sections, Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Upasana Kanda. These things will, anytime any occasion comes, we will discuss about this. And Vedangas are there, subsidiary to Vedas, to learn the Vedas and understand the Vedas. So Vedas means just a science, knowledge. Petrol burns, it gives 100 for every gram, 100 calories of heat it gives. This is all the Vedas say. And then appears the Tantras. Tantras, when we come to Tantras, we see how to attain that petrol, how to utilize that petrol, technology. Technology comes into picture. Science and technology are Vedas and Tantras in religion and spirituality. Tantras means, Tantra even otherwise, Tantrika school, college, university. All these things we use. Tantra is technology, Veda is science. With to know, jnana. Knowledge is called Veda. The technology, how to utilize, how to extract, how to do, everything is. Now, in Tantras, there are 64 main Tantras, and everything, whatever way you use the knowledge, now, even to serve the people, seeing divine in them, is Tantra. So, Tantra is adopting the truth to attain the truth and to utilize the truth is Tantra. Then another division, Yoga of Patanjali. The third division we have from the original yoga, which is informal. The formal, it is taking formal shape now in the scriptures. The yoga is Patanjali yoga is a systematic way. Systematizing is coming into picture. How to go about yama, niyama, pranayama, all these things, ashtanga, they describe and go. How to, the yoga which the sages attained with their own self-efforts, how to attain in a systematic way, because everyone cannot get that longing, that sacrifice they are not able to do. So how to go systematically? So here comes into yoga into picture. Now from yoga, the tantras and yoga of Patanjali come to Raja Yoga in the last column of the second row in the last. Here from Vedas direct there is Jnana Yoga in the leftmost. Jnana Yoga is Vedas, Upanishads directly being utilized, Aham Brahmasmi is being utilized to know that who am I in this body? Where from did I come? Where I go? Where am I? What is this? All to know that Jnana Yoga comes from directly from the knowledge of the Vedas. That is the realizations of the sages. Then Tantras, we see agamas come into pictures. Agama is adopted by various sections. Now, the Tantra is used for worship, this, that, everything, all procedures we do in spiritual life and religious life, including Manasa Puja, and all these come under the Tantras. Vedas gives the knowledge, Tantras gives the technology. Now, Bhakti Yoga is there, Karma Yoga is there, then the darshanas. Darshanas, we see the 6 darshanas. In darshanas, one of the darshana is pertains to Jnana Yoga. In Jnana Yoga we see, and darshana also, Uttarmimamsa belongs to Jnana Yoga. But there is small difference. There it is only Jnana Yoga. Here, the how I go about. Again, when it comes to the Uttarmimamsa, we adopt the methods to reach. These methods belong to Tantra. Therefore, darshanas, all the darshanas, Sankhya and what we have? Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, these are the main 6 the darshanas. Yoga, Purvamimamsa, Uttaramimamsa. Sankhya and Vaisheshika, Yoga, Purvamimamsa, Uttaramimamsa. These are the Shad darshanas. Sankhya, Nyaya, Vaisheshika. 3 first important. Sankhya, Nyaya, Vaisheshika. Then Yoga, Uttaramimamsa, Purvamimamsa. These 6 Shad darshanas. Shad darshanas has Uttaramimamsa is Upanishads actually. Upanishads adopted in life. Because it's adopted in life, Tantra is brought into picture. Otherwise, Jnana Yoga contains all the Upanishads, which is contained in the Purvamimamsa. So, the Shad darshanas, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, how do you see? What our scriptures contain? Veda, Tantra, Yoga, Patanjali Yoga, main. From there, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, and the Shad darshanas we see. And then Kundalini Yoga, which is becoming Tantra. From Veda is not participating in it. The Veda and Tantra together is Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Darshana, Shad darshanas. Here on the other side, Tantra alone is moving towards Kundalini Yoga, and another is Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is there. These are independent of Vedas, Kundalini Yoga, and this doesn't come into the indirectly here. There some references may be there, but it is not a part of the direct realization being given by this becomes under the Shaktic way. And from Tantra Shastra we come to the Tantra Shastra, Tantras and Tantra Shastras. The scriptures that deal with the various, when we come to Shastra term, it is a procedures have been given. Now, how to invoke Divine Mother, how to meditate on her, all this comes under the as a part of how we are going to achieve, what are the transformations we are undergoing within, and how we are evolving to that state is given by the Shastras always. Then Yantra Shastra, the 2-dimensional diagrams and all are drawn to invoke the Devatas. Tantra Shastra, and here Yantra Shastra, and the Mantra Shastra. Mantra Shastra is included under the Vedas. Vedas and Tantras together forms the Mantra Shastra. Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, the Darshanas from in between is the Mantra Shastra there. Mantra, Tantra, Yantra. The three different aspects. Mantra, Tantra, Yantra, one after the other are there, you see, in the right way if you go. Mantra Shastra, Tantra Shastra, Yantra Shastra. Mantra, Tantra, Yantra. Mantra is mentally reaching, transcending the nature. Tantra is by contemplation and other means, invoking the power of the divine to transcend the divine nature. Yantra is invoking in material the aspect of Shaktis, powers, and utilizing them to transcend the nature. Yantra. And then below comes Shakta Agamas, Shaiva Agamas, and Vaishnava Agamas. Agamas are adopted. All the pujas that we do are tantric worship only. When we use a little Vedic mantras, we call it Vedic puja. Otherwise, all the pujas, agamas belong to, as part of the tantras. All the pujas are tantric pujas only, technological only. It is not knowledge. It is to attain the knowledge. So to attain the knowledge is adopted from the tantras, is called agamas. Now, the technology is there. I am bringing the technology into a particular field. It becomes agama. Now, this one is there. Modern computer science. Now, computer science I am utilizing in medical field. It becomes agama. I am utilizing the same science in somewhere. Different agamas. So, Shaiva agama is there. Shakta Agama is there, Vaishnava Agama is there. And from Veda and Tantra together, we have another, apart from Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, this one, here below you see Smriti, Puranas and Itihasas. Smritis, Puranas and Itihasas. Smritis, we have various Smritis. That is, these are the codes, like laws governing human life, how to live in the world, how all the various stations of your life. If you are brahmachari, how you live. As a grahastha, how you live. All these are given. Vanaprastha, what are the sannyasis, how he has to live. The rules and regulations regarding life. And the life must be suitable for its evolution. How to live is given by the Smritis. Puranas always deal with the cosmic happenings. Daivasura Yuddha and all these things, various Puranas. Bhagavata Purana is also comes under the Puranas. The Avatara Tattva and all come under the Puranas. How the incarnation come into the world. All this come under the... Then the last is there, Itihasas. Itihasa is epics. It is historical. Purana is not historical. It is where I can transcend the human limitations and see beyond. Then the Puranas come into picture, which is rather difficult, but given if I can understand to enter into or penetrate into the cosmic understanding, it expands my existence, expands my mind, expands my heart, expands my awareness. Through Puranas I expand. Through Smritis I live. Through Itihasas I take it as the support of my life, like Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita comes under one of the Itihasas, the historical aspect. The Mahabharata and Ramayana are considered as historical, not as a Purana. So here we see the whole understanding of the yoga. Veda is the science, Tantras is technology, and original yoga is there. Longing and self-effort, they have transcended the nature and gone beyond to know the truth and give us the truth as Vedas. Tantras are later on developments that are made to utilize the Vedas to live and attain. And yoga is how I remain united with God at all times. I being divine and living as divine, in divine is yoga. These three are the main. From there, all these divisions. These three, if you remember, science, technology, and oneness, union with all the rest. The rest, the other things come within that range. Just we will read Yoga, Veda, Tantra, Yoga Patanjali, then Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, the Shad Darshanas, then Kundalini Yoga, Raj Yoga, then Mantra Shastra, Tantra Shastra, Yantra Shastra, then Smriti, Purana, Itihasa, Shakta, Shaiva, Vaishnava, Agamas. The whole scriptures is within this. We may get some occasion in our lives later on or sometime to just have a general understanding, especially of the Shad Darshanas, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Yoga, Upurupamimamsa, Uttarmimamsa, what it is, what is the Shad Darshanas, what is the Agama, Shaiva, Shakta, Vaishnava, all this, just a general understanding we will have sometime later on. But this is enough. The whole thing is there in Bhagavad Gita. Whatever is there, just like Shankaracharya says, Shlokardena pravakshami yaduktam grantha kotibhihi. Whatever is told by grantha koti, I will tell in half a sentence. Shlokardena. Brahma satyam jagan mithya jivo brahmaivana paraha. Brahma satya, God alone is real. World is a 2 days play, constantly changing flux. And jiva, the individual soul, is the one with the absolute existence. The whole thing, Bhagavad Gita, we see, is the essence of all these scriptures, like butter, taking out butter from curds and leaving the buttermilk elsewhere. So we are reading that one. So today's we will end here. In the next class I will continue from the past class with a recapitulation of the past. Once we'll just, what we have studied in the last class we'll see and continue. All right?
Revered Swami for the blessing words. There are two questions. The first question is, where do Upanishads belong in this diagram?
Vedas. Vedas, that's what I told. In Vedas, there are, the main thing is Vedas have two ways of splitting it. As part of the Vedas, we have Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aryanas and Upanishads. As a part of the Vedas. As a subject-wise, if we divide, it is Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, Jnana Kanda. In Jnana Kanda, Upanishads come. Karma Kanda is in the beginning of the life, how to live in this world. What are I have so many desires and ambitions. All the yajnas, yagas to do to attain these things, even including heaven, is there in the Karma Kanda. I want a child, Putreshti yaga, Dasharatha does. Like this, I want a lot of wealth. These are Karma Kandas. Then as we grow to the middle age, we cannot acquire all these ingredients. To acquire the ingredients itself, even to day puja, when we become old, to collect the flowers and sandal paste itself we find difficult. Like that, then the Upasana Kanda. The whole thing what you are doing, do it mentally now. So mental worship, mental things, mental imagination, then we slowly enter into meditation. From imagination, we go to visualization. From visualization, we go to contemplation. From contemplation to deep meditations. Meditation to realization in samadhi sthiti. So these are the various. And when we come to the last phase, Upanishads, Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda. Jnana Kanda is where the Upanishads are stored. So Upanishads belong to the another field where the only knowledge, the ultimate truth and reality is presented in its own glory. Nothing else. So Upanishads comes as the last part of the Vedas. All the 4 Vedas contain Upanishads. It can be scattered also, but we call it Vedanta, end of Vedas, Vedanta. All right, then.
There is a continuing question. Is that Karma Kanda and Tantra process belong to same category?
Almost. But Karma Kanda is independent of Tantras. They belong to the eternal realities. Tantra has a little concession regarding now Agamas also. We constantly change now and then to suit the present situation. Now we don't use copper vessels in puja, but the times have changed. Now copper vessels, where day may come when copper vessels are unknown to people. Stainless steel, now stainless steel we are utilizing. So Karma Kanda you cannot do like that of the Vedas, Karma Kanda. When we come to the Agamas and all, in which karma is there, ritualistic part is there. Vedic rituals are different from the tantric rituals. Here, the changes are accepted and adopted according to time, but it should not contradict the Vedas, that's all. The purpose must be served, the intention must be served. All right?
There is one more question.
Yes.
Pranam Maharaj, it is two questions are there in the same question. Why it is said that sannyasi shouldn't do Vaidika puja, Gatastapana, etc. And why it is called Vaidika puja? That is, if Tantra is the technology, shouldn't all pujas be the part of Tantra only?
Yes. Tantras come little later. Vedas have the Vedic puja. When we say Veda, Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, Jnana Kanda. When it comes to the Jnana Kanda, karma is not there. When you come to Upasana, there is no karma. It is only mental. All the worship, everything is mental. When we come to Karma Kanda, it is here. It is everything is restricted. Karma Kanda. What was the question?
Question was, why is it called
yes. Vedic puja. Here Vedic puja, when it comes, it is a strict, disciplined way, and it is tallies with the absolute reality. Do this, it will get this. When we come to the tantric, we are progressing stage by stage. The growth is, we evolve according to the law of growth in nature. Here it is reality. And here when we say Karma Kanda, it's always associated with desires. It is not meant for attaining God. That's why the Shankaracharya and all, you say karma is only for purification. Because this karma of the Tantra is not being discussed there. When Upanishads are being discussed, Vedas are being discussed, we don't bring the other subject of Tantra there. That's why Shankaracharya says, karma has its own, karma yoga is not taken up. Karma is for purification. Because it is a part of, here it is all the karmas that is done in the Vedas is sakarma, sakama karma. With desires it is done. The sannyasi gives up the Vedic worships and all because he doesn't have any kamana. He does only for the whatever his life is for, welfare of others and for God. He doesn't have anything for himself. So the Vedic puja is not done by the sannyasis, but tantric puja is done because it is for the welfare of others. Here it is exclusively for one's own self, sakama karma. It is here in Tantra, nishkama karma also comes into picture. Out of love, I do the worship for God, not out of any desire, but I do the worship. Some Thakur's, this one I think, one person will be worshipping Guru's Paduka and the image of the Devata, his Ishta Devata, in the same plate. Somebody sees and asks him, what is this? You are keeping the Paduka of your Guru and the image of the God together and worshipping. If you have reached that stage where you are not able to see the difference, why should you do the puja at all? He says, I am doing all other things. I am eating, I am going for bhiksha, bringing everything. All I am doing, I am taking bath. Why should I not do the worship also? So that here worship is permitted. Sakama, akama, nishkama, as nishkama karma. All right. Even in Durga Puja, bailurmath, sannyasis do not do because it is Vedic puja. Brahmacharis will do. Same puja can be done in tantric way. Only tantric and this one is same. Only the mantras, Vedic mantras are not uttered here. That's all. And in Homa especially, we invoke God as fire in Tantra. In Vedic Homa, fire is a postman who carries it to the Devatas. I give to Agni, Agni is taking and giving to the particular Devatas whom I am offering. You will give him commission also. Agnaye Nama also is there, but mainly he has to carry it to and give to the. In Tantric Homa, we invoke God as fire. Sri Ramakrishna, Nama Agnaye, Yagacha. So, sannyasis are permitted to do that. To take Agni as the carrier is not permitted because he is giving up all the Vedic karmas. All right. Shall we end then?
Yes, we can end.
Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.